So I'm gonna do another backpacking trip. This time we're going to Big Cone Spruce and Mission Pine. And these are my hiking buddies. There's Dale and Nancy. And where did Christy go? There's Christy. Well, I'm not very good at this camera thing. There we go. There's Christy, Nancy, and Dale, and me. We are checking the register out, see if anyone's going to the same destination we are. Too many cars here. It's a little mossy now, but still flowing. Well, I tried to resist taking pictures of these same exact Dudleys, but I couldn't resist. Oh, it is? Okay.
It's the one that might notice.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, little swallowtails. They live in that log. Yeah, the bees.
We got a tree at the...
Oh, they're angry now.
Plastic beehive in it.
Too hot. Just good in the shade. Yeah.
This is Valio.
Here we are at Big Cone Spruce campsite. Listening to the birds and the creek, enjoying the shade, not sitting on the picnic table. So there's like a swamp or a spring or a steep at Big Cone Spruce, and it's flowing pretty well. Water looks pretty clean right there, and then it flows down and goes over the edge into the main creek. Pretty cool. So there's the main creek. And here's the campsite. Nice little table. And then the seep is just right over there. Here's another look at this seep. It's like flowing right over there. I don't know how far back it goes. And all of this stuff is crashed all over the place. Ah, we made it. Brutal climb. We're still waiting for Christy and Dale. Christy hasn't been feeling well. Hopefully they will make it. We're willing to sit here as long as it takes. We have our spring water, and we have picnic tables. We're all going to sleep outside under the stars. There's a toilet here with a broken wall. And this little bitty wall, it doesn't do any good. Leaving McKinley Springs, hiking over to Mission Pine Basin. We didn't make it there yesterday. We're gonna camp there, maybe, did I say basin or spring? We're gonna camp at Mission Pine Spring, and then we're gonna hike down to Mission Pine Basin just to, hike further than 4 miles. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, he was complaining about how people shouldn't have their horses in the campsites because it messes it up with all the horse shit. Is that the one?
I think only once he mentions Otis.
Well, you have
It was too
pictures
much
of burros that are just walking around. Loose.
Here in this in here.
No, in your this spot truck.
True.
So I'm hanging back as far as I can get so I can have a little bit of peace and quiet and alone time. There's a lot of talking. We're all very friendly. We all enjoy each other's company, but sometimes it's just too much talking, and I just want to zone out and look around and enjoy myself in the quiet and the cool of the morning. The big trees, we're getting closer.
Because of the danger, or just... It looks pretty sturdy.
Yeah, so I probably weigh like 25 more pounds than you do. It would crack.
So we're here at Mission Pine Spring and we're gonna do a little day hiking because it's still 10:30. We're gonna camp here, somewhere around here. I'm gonna bring these loppers with me.
Nice. That's a great one.
Whose idea is this? Heat of the day, it's 2 o'clock. We all have like a liter of water. It's like 85 degrees and heat radiates up off of the ground. Gonna die hiking back from Mission Pine Basin to Mission Pine Spring. We're crazy. Here we go. So we're returning to the camp because we went out to the ridge where you can look over at the view. You kind of go up this way and then you go up and over and down through a little ravine and then up again to the other side, and then you're sitting out looking over all the mountains and the ocean and everything. It's really beautiful. I should have taken a picture. But it was so windy and we decided that sucks. So there's a lot less wind here. It's very sheltered. We got our nice cold spring. So this is where we're gonna stay, I think. Stream orchids.
Oh, it does.
So what are these little tiny white flowers growing right in the water? Like tiny lily pads. Oh, there's a frog.
What are they?
A frog.
Oh, you got a little froggy?
He's over there.
I don't know if it's
What is going on here? What are these guys doing?
That cancer.
Here's my bed. We've been sleeping out without tents. And it's kind of windy, but it's warm. So I'm gonna sleep out without a tent right there. I know everybody likes to call it cowboy camping, but it's not cowboy camping. It's sleeping under the stars. That's what it's called.
how they did.
Well, we're on our way back. Yesterday, it seemed actually easier hiking back from Mission Pine Basin than it was to get there, even though Mission Pine Basin is lower than Mission Pine Spring. And today we're gonna hike all the way back to the car at Naira. And so it's either 13 or 16 miles, we're not sure. Another cave you could hide out in the rain up there. Maybe I can get up there. The cave is under this little tree, so I wasn't able to get up there. Maybe there's another way. But top of the rock here.
Ooh. This looks like a mountain lion apartment.
For vacancy?
If you ever get stuck in the rain, you know where to go.
Pretty good to
Right in there.
just like slide right in here.
Yeah.
Almost every peak has the same deal going on. It's the leftover rock of the original formation.
We're at the San Rafael Peak Junction, and it's all downhill from here. There's the base of the alcove, and you can see some of the switchbacks going up.
So it was called that.
On the Big Cone Spruce Trail. We had a rough go of it getting up, so we'll see how it goes. Suffering all the way down. You lie! That is the worst 2 miles ever! Guess we're taking the shortcut instead of the high cut by Manzana Narrows. So if you go backpacking, do not do this. This is so gross. Manzana Narrows has a toilet. Use the toilet. Variegated poison oak. I've never seen anything quite like this. It's very strange. so hot. Probably with the sun beating on right in your face and coming off the trail. I think it felt like about 95, 100 degrees. Oh, we're less than a mile to go, and I think it's getting to be a little too late to hike back here. Time to start hiking in the Sierras, I think.